What's going down, baby? It's your boy Clifton Simmons. Tune in every Monday night with Late Nights with All Access, baby.
It's your boy AJ Rivas. Tune in every Monday night.
Tune in every Monday night.
Every Monday night.
Every Monday for Late Nights with All Access.
And this King Tiz in the building. Tune in every Monday
night to Late Night with All Access. Let's get it.
You already know.
Every Monday night.
Hey guys, it's Natasha. It's your girl Nat Boogie. Make sure that you tune in every Monday night, every single Monday night to Late Nights with All Access.
Hold up, big baby.
And we are back, episode 207 tonight over here at Unas Frias Sports Bar. I don't know if I butchered that damn fucking bar name. I'm the whitest Mexican ever.
You are.
Miss Nat Boogie is actually in the crowd.
Yes. Woo!
Woo! Nat Boogie. But she sounds like this right now. Yeah. So she can't really
I'll do
talk.
it for you. I got you.
We got the queen in the house, Miss Natasha.
Hello.
And we have our special guest, Zac.
Thank y'all.
Yes, thank you.
I appreciate it.
And, you know, Zac, I want to first start off with your birthday is coming up.
It is.
And you celebrated this weekend in style.
Of course.
I was actually his driver with one of my buses.
Shout out All Access for the party bus. It was
really
fun.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was really fun. Everybody had a really good time, so I appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you. Like, it was a interesting journey that night.
Why?
It was based on Helotes. So I went to O'Connor, graduated in 05, and I really haven't been in Helotes in quite a few years, you know. Mm-hmm. And the bar that you went to first called Pete's.
St. Peter's.
St. Peter's, okay. Yeah. And it's really great concept. I love it. Like, really do. Mm-hmm. Well, behind the bar, I saw a shopping center that I thought it was a shopping center. Mm-hmm. And so I parked the bus right there. And everyone that's tuning in, please make sure to tag all your Monday Night Squad and share and do all that good stuff. And while I was waiting for them to get back on the bus is turned off, music is off, silence, right? Mm-hmm. I'm down looking at my phone, scrolling, whatever. And all of a sudden, I see all these lights flash at me.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, what in the world? And I see 4 cops. And they're like this. And I'm just like, what the hell are they looking at? Or who are they looking at?
Yeah.
And I rolled down the window, and they were like, sir, we got a complaint that there is a bunch of noise coming out your bus, and people are just partying in there. I'm just like, you obviously see there's nothing on over here. And it's funny because my fiance is on the phone with me, Melinda, and she's like, I was like, I gotta go. And I don't like cops, really, to be honest with you, because of my background. Yeah. You know, I've been arrested 8 times, 2 felonies. So it don't look that good for me, you know? Mm-hmm. So, and I never, when situations like that, not that that happens often, but if it does, I just say I'm the driver. I don't even say I'm the owner or nothing like that. So they're just like looking, and it's just so funny because it's like 4 of them. I'm just like, let me ask you something, officer. I said, just say hypothetically, I did have people on the bus, and they were listening to music and drinking. It would take 4 officers?
Yeah, that's excessive.
Like, that is crazy.
Yeah. And
he was like, no, he's like, I get it. He's like, you just, you know, the residents here. I was like, residents? I was like, I was like, this is a shopping center. He's like, no. He's like, there's residents that live here too. I was like, oh. I was like, all right. I was like, well, I'm waiting for my clients to come out, and, you know, they're having a good time there, so I could park the bus wherever you want me to. I was like, I just didn't want to go inside that area where I decided to park it afterwards because I thought I was like valet or something like that. Mm-hmm. So, long story short, or at the end of the story, it was just crazy. That was just the highlight of my night. I was like, damn, that's never happened to me.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. Thanks for inviting me to your birthday party, Zac.
Man,
super sweet.
He's sipping on that tequila. He's like,
wait. We were like super last minute. I texted Mike like maybe a couple days before. I was like, hey, you got accountability for this.
It was so funny because we get, you fill out the form online.
Yeah.
So And obviously, we know that you were going to be a guest here tonight. So I get alerts with everyone that fills out the forms online.
Mm-hmm.
So then when I saw the name, I was like, is this the same Zach? And I asked him, I was like, is this the same Zach that's going to be on our guest? He's like, yes. I was like, oh. I was like, you didn't have to fill out the form.
Yeah.
And I was like, but it was cool that you did that. So
For
thanks
sure.
you.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
It was cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I had a good time.
And then downtown, y'all went to Moon's Daughter.
Moon's Daughters, yeah. The Thompson
yeah.
Hotel. Over there.
I still
It's
haven't been there.
a cool spot.
What?
I have never been to the Moon's Daughter, and I haven't been Watson.
Yeah, Watson. Have you been to Watson?
I was there once. I haven't been back since.
Do you like
then.
it?
It was cool.
Which one's better?
I think Moon's Daughters.
Yeah?
Honestly, yeah.
Why is that? Like, share.
I think the viewpoint's like it's really cool, and I think they have their vibe really locked down. I
Okay.
think when I went, I kind of still trying to figure that out. And also, like, I think when Watson felt more like hotel bar-y compared to Moon's Daughters. But again, I kind of went,
okay.
I think when they first kind of opened. So,
Yeah.
they're both cool.
Yeah, I like Moon's Daughter.
So overall, how was your birthday?
It was fun. So, yeah, my real birthday's on Thursday.
Okay.
I'm hitting 30 this year. So.
Oh my God, Dirty 30.
Yeah, it came quick.
Are you still hungover from your birthday
Actually,
party?
no, I wasn't bad at all.
Oh, nice.
I didn't really like wake up like with a headache or hangover or anything. So I'm proud of myself.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm going out with retirement like with a graceful exit, I guess. So
Yeah.
it all worked out.
Nice. Well, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yes, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
In your 30s. I think 30s are really great years. You
That's
know,
what I've heard. Yeah.
So 20s, all the 20s, in my opinion, that's the time where you fuck up, you just make mistakes, you learn life. 30s, you start understanding and everything, thriving into success and business, especially with your tequila company. And in the 40s, it should be just phenomenal.
Yeah. No,
So
I'm excited.
I'm hoping that's gonna be for you.
Yeah, hopefully. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've really heard 30s are people's, I guess, like best years now, and so
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
I don't know because I'm not 30 yet.
Right.
But but I've heard, 30s, yeah, you just get to a point where like you just don't give a shit anymore. Like you're in your career, you're doing what you want to do or what you need to do, and the like drama or the whatever that's like in your 20s or trying to figure shit out, like you don't have that anymore because like you're good. But but I've heard when you're like your 40s are like the new 20s. You just have like money and like mindfulness. So it should be great.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
And it's been a couple weeks.
I know.
I know it has been. It's been a couple weeks since we've been on the show, so we took a little break.
Yeah.
And then you had Fiesta. I know you've been crazy. We actually saw you. We went, Melinda, what was the parade that we saw?
The Cavaliers Parade.
Yes.
The River Parade.
The River Parade.
Yeah.
I've never been.
No?
That was my
Did you
first
like
time.
it?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, so shout out to DJ Tonic. Shout out to you. Who else did we see? Webb. And trying to think of who else. I think we saw someone else. I cannot remember on top of my head, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, it was exciting. It was my first time in the Cavaliers Parade, and then it was the King Williams Parade, and then the Flambeau Parade. And this is actually the first year ever that Riverwalk Royalty has been a part of these larger parades or like land parades.
Nice.
So it was like history. It was really exciting.
And you're the first one.
Yeah. And I actually, fun fact, got carbon monoxide poisoning right
Wow.
before the Flambeau Parade.
Whoa.
Yeah, like I had to talk to EMT, and he was like, had me on the side of the road and had me like hooked up and stuff. And he's like, look, I'll call an ambulance right now. He's like, I don't think you should be in the parade. And I was like, look, this is like once in a lifetime. I'm not going to miss it. So I didn't. I drank a bunch of water, breathed as heavily, and it's like, deep breaths, try to, oxygen in, carbon monoxide out.
Mm-hmm.
Me and the DJ, actually.
Oh,
that
wow.
we had, DJ Mars. And so we made it. And
Mars, that sound familiar.
I freaking love him. He actually,
What's his first name?
Mario.
Mario.
He has a residency at Moon's Daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Mhm.
That's why. I think he had reached out to me not too long, like maybe a couple years ago, about him getting into the business. He actually is or was a member when I used to have fitness centers here in town, Anytime Fitness. I think that's how I met him.
Yeah. I love him and his wife. They're amazing people. So, yeah. So I had him as a DJ, and it was great.
Cool.
It was
I
also
got tired watching Instagram stories. Like you're
Yeah.
always like on the go.
You're like, I'm not even going to watch it.
You're like, I'm tired.
I don't even care.
So
No, it was so much. Like I'm exhausted. I know MikeAnthony this morning was like, "So are you coming today?" I was like, he's like, "It's Zach," and I was like, "Okay,
Yes.
I'll be there."
We had to make sure because I know Nat Boogie, she said she wasn't be able to come on
Yeah.
just because of her voice. And then Terrin, you are MIA, brother.
I know
So
we miss you, Terrin.
I hope everything's well with you, Terrin. So
Yeah.
other than that, I mean, the fiestas were a lot of fun. Going to the River Walk Parade, that was fun.
Mhm.
And then we did Nyosa.
Mhm.
And what's so crazy about Nyosa is when you see people and you know them based on their face, but you remember their names. I feel bad when I can't remember people's names, and I don't want to be a dick to people, but I know, like, at least Fiesta, you're like, you have to walk so fast or it's so cramped.
Yeah.
So it's not like you have the time to talk with them. But I feel bad because I don't want them thinking that I didn't come up to them because of, like, I didn't know, but it's based on that being so crowded, but also because I don't remember their names.
Yeah. So the trick is, if you have Melinda with you, which you normally do,
Mhm.
you say, "Melinda, this is," and then they say, "Oh yeah, I'm John," or whatever, and
Yeah.
then you're, "Oh yeah."
That's what I try to do all the time. I really do. I just wish people had name tags on them nowadays.
Seriously, yeah.
Honestly,
If y'all could
with-
just walk around with name tags, that'd be great.
With the line of work that we all do,
Oh yeah.
is just constant seeing people, and I have to see someone like repeatedly just to remember their names.
Yeah.
And I feel bad if not, then I just like ask someone, "Hey, what's their
Mm-hmm.
name?" Oh, okay.
Yeah.
for sure.
So
Yeah. I know. I think I ran into one lady and she's like, "We've met several times," and I was like, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." But I also like.
you think
we've-
people get offended by that?
She seemed to get offended. I think she was more like her, but I don't remember ever having like a conversation with her. I think we just like met. But she's like, I know who you are. Like I follow you and stuff. And I was
Yeah.
like, "I'm so sorry. I really am. Like I feel bad."
Yeah, I don't get offended, like, personally. Like,
I don't either.
People meet so many people. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Really
I do. I'm like,
constantly
"Oh, you don't
talk
remember me?"
to.
No, I don't. Actually, I'm just like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think I think there's certain people that do know though that do it purposely. Because I remember there was someone that I met, I want to say, or ran into 6 times in a row. It wasn't 6 times within 5 years. It was 6 times, literally, like almost in a row.
Oh god.
And this guy acted like he couldn't remember me, and I was just like,
That's annoying. That's
that
different.
that was just
Yeah.
like, boy, like.
That's
All right,
like
whatever.
that's offensive.
Yeah,
I'd be
for
like,
sure.
"Bro, come on."
I was
Yeah.
just too. I was laughing to myself. I was like, nah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was like 11 straight days of just nonstop.
So
Welcome
now
to
that
party.
Fiesta's over, what's the next thing for the Queen? Like, do you still have to do other events throughout the year?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the next one is the military parade,
Uh huh.
and then Pride, I think, and then whatever else after that. Honestly, I don't know. Right now.
Oh, wow.
I don't know right now. But next for me personally is graduation.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're gonna be graduating.
I graduate this month. I can finally say that.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Where's Nat? I'll do it for you.
I know Nat's over there. She's like, I told Nat, before we got set up, I told Nat, I said, hey, why don't you just sit in, and then when you want to say something, just text it, and I'll
Hold
say
it
it for
up to
you.
the screen.
I'll say it for you. She's like, no, I don't want to do that. And I was like, all right, fine, don't do that.
Yeah. So yeah.
I want to give a quick shout out to Melinda's son, Jacob. His birthday's tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday.
So happy birthday. He'll be 23 years young. That's exciting. And we're going to be going to eat one of those at one of the Brazilian steakhouses. I can't remember which one.
Nice.
I think the one off of 1604 in Blanco. Brazos? No. That's
Brazil.
I-10,
Yeah.
that's I-10 and 1604.
Yeah, by the Ferrari dealership.
By
right?
the Ferrari, yeah.
Yeah, that was
So-
fire. It's amazing.
So yeah, we're gonna go eat there for lunch, and then I'm not sure what we're gonna do in the evening. But his birthday is tomorrow, and
Awesome. Happy birthday.
A lot of
Yeah.
May birthdays, a lot of tourists.
Right.
birthdays coming up.
Yes.
It's
oh, yeah,
tourist
they're-
season.
The what?
It's tourist season.
Tourist
Yes.
season. Are you a big believer like in astrology?
I am.
Are you?
Also, Mercury's in retrograde, and it's definitely showing.
I don't know what that means, honestly. I see
It
people
so
say all the
it just
time,
means
but
like communication
I
is
like
super
signs.
like
I do believe in it too.
communication
ahead.
is like super janky right now. So like just be careful because things get misinterpreted, miscommunicated very easily during this period for some reason, and then people just tend to be like on edge. Like it's one of those like nothing goes right, but it's also I think it's also a mindset. Like if you think that, of course it's like you put out like
energy,
you
right?
get what you put out,
For sure.
right? So energy, yeah.
That
All about
is-
positive energy.
That is true.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. I do believe in the signs though. Like,
Yeah.
it's so crazy. I don't know as much as you sound like you're kind of like / expert right there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I do believe in those signs. It's so crazy because like I'm a Libra, and everything I read about the Libra,
That makes
I
sense.
was like, damn man, that's right on point.
That makes sense.
Why?
Just does.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that is. That
It's
good
not a bad thing. It's not a
No.
bad thing. It just makes
Okay.
sense. Libras are pretty chill till they're not. They're also like goal oriented. Like
That is so
Yeah.
true, I think.
Mhm.
You know, one of the things that we did over the weekend was after Fiesta, we decided to. Well, I didn't cook, but Melinda decided to cook some homemade chicken on a stick, and it came out so delicious. And for a couple of years, I've been wanting to do some Fiesta events. It's just that I haven't had the time to put them together. So
Mhm.
this year, I decided I'm going to do a Fiesta event. It won't be an official one
Mhm.
because you have to do, from what someone told me, is that you have to have an event for 3 years and then apply to see if you are official, be part of the official Fiesta calendar.
Mhm.
But I still want to do one, and it's going to be in the medical center area. We're going to make the official announcement this week. Not going to say what it is, but I'm
Ooh.
just going to tell you that it's in the medical center location. So because there's nothing in that area for Fiesta.
also north side. There's nothing
So-
on the north side really, other than
Well,
Taste
Taste
of
of the
North
North Side,
But
yes.
that's
Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't get to go this year,
Oh,
and I was
surprised.
so upset with myself because I love the Taste of Northside. Taste of Northside, I love you. I really do. That's. Oh, go ahead, bring them in.
Please, por favor.
Thank you, sir.
Gracias.
Joseph.
Shout
You're
out
my
Joseph.
favorite. Thank you so
sir.
much.
All
Shout
right.
out. He went all the way to the store for us.
He first said we first told him no. We're like, no, it's okay. And he's like, no, I'm gonna go. I was like, all right,
No.
cool. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Thank you.
But yeah, the Taste of Northside is one of my favorites, and I know some people think it's bougie, but I feel that the price is right for it for what they offer, and then it also eliminates certain things that happen into Fiesta events. So because it was unfortunate that I believe Market Square had a shooting.
I was there.
You were there.
I was
Oh,
there.
Wow. See, and we just left Nyosa, and we were thinking about going to Market, but then I don't mind going out for 2 hours nowadays
Mhm.
since I'm sober, and just going back home. I'm okay with an hour, 2 hours, eat what we need to eat, say hi to people, whoever, and then out.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that we didn't go to the market. So what happened?
So I don't like going to market after dark or into like certain areas. And one of my friends was there and she had been drinking, and so I wanted to make sure she was okay. And so I said, okay, fine, like I'll go. And so we parked, and then we were walking, and I was sober because we came from an event that it just like wasn't one of those events. So it was a really beautiful show that we came from. But anyway, I was completely sober. So being sober and walking into Market Square and everybody's like faded, I was like, oh, this is not cute.
Yeah.
Like, almost is what I look like. But I don't get that faded. But anyway, so moving on. We actually were walking up. She had dropped a pin, and I was literally walking and looking at my phone, and I took a step into. So I was here, the crowd was here, and my friend was here up against the wall, and then the DJ was right here. And I took a step like into the crowd, and then we heard pop, and I knew it was a gunshot. And so I stepped back, and my husband was with me. He stepped back. And so we stood like in between, I guess, like mi tierra. There's like brick. And so we stood like in between the brick, and I was just like waiting to see if there was going to be another gunshot.
Yeah.
And then where people were going to run, and they all started running past us. And so we just waited, and I was calling my friend because I was like, well, shit, I don't know if that was my friend, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm calling her and she's not answering. And I was like freaking out. And so then finally she picked up, and she's like, go home. And I was like, I'm already here. I'm right here. Like, where are you? And I saw her, and then I like hugged her really tight, and she was like, I'm okay. I was like, okay, I'm okay. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, for sure.
But the DJ was yelling. The DJ was like, SAPD. And he was like, behind the stage. And I thought that the shooter was trying to hide behind the stage. But apparently what happened is the victim, I guess, didn't know he was shot. And so he made it behind the stage, and then he collapsed.
It's all adrenaline, right? It's
Right.
running at that point. So,
Right.
Yeah.
And so he was like bleeding. So he
Yeah.
was shot in the chest, from what I know. And last that I heard, he was in critical condition at BAMC.
Yeah.
So, and they don't know who the shooter was. So
Do you know who the shooter was?
there's different
Wow.
speculations. Some people were saying it's a girl in a hoodie. Some people were saying it was two girls fighting and this guy got in the middle. So I don't know. I don't know what happened, but it was one of those things. I went home and was like, unfortunately, that's not the first time that I've been that close to like gunshots, but it's just sad.
For sure.
Like, Fiesta is a time for all of us to celebrate, and I made like a quick story about it, but it's a time for us to celebrate like the city and each other and have a good time. And there's kids there, like people with like babies in their strollers. Like, it doesn't matter if like somebody looked at your girl or somebody shoved you. Like, it's Fiesta.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. Like, don't fight about it. Don't shoot people over it either. So I don't know.
No, you're right.
It's just disheartening.
And this is the reason why we can't have things is because we don't know how to act. And we went to Market Square yesterday, and we got there in the evening, and we saw a bunch of like, what do you call them, Edgars all around, and they were just acting up and getting mad for no reason. And me, I'm at that point in my life to where you just try to ignore certain things and not bring attention to yourself.
Oh yeah, me too.
And so when we were walking from under the bridge back into the other side of where the Market Square is, a bunch of cops came, and all those punks just like quiet down. And I was like, damn. But it wasn't just 1-2 cops. It was like a squad of all of them. And I was thinking to myself, I bet they upped the security after that happened.
For sure.
You know, because you had border patrols, you had SWAT, you had officers, you had everyone out there.
I will say they were there like immediately. The DJ was calling SAPD, and SAP, I guess
saw the
they heard
video
it, and they were,
on-
yeah, like I screenshot because my friends were like, oh, well, like how close were you? There's literally, I screenshot and circled like where I was, so close enough. And that's the thing too, like people don't think like you're still like somebody's kid, you're somebody's, you know, that's somebody's mom or dad or
Definitely.
brother, you know what I mean? Like it's just not worth
It
it.
impacts more than one person.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just like, I don't know, I don't want to say annoying because I feel like that's insensitive, but it's frustrating.
It is frustrating.
Yeah.
You know,
And it looks like that's like the main storyline now. Like that kind of took the light
Yeah.
away from like everything else that positive that went on like during Fiesta too. So like that's really unfortunate as well.
Yeah, and that was on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So like I still had till like Sunday, which is fine. But my friends are like, you know, and my mom was like, "Are you sure you still want to do stuff? Do you have to?" And I was like, "I mean, I'm just gonna keep going, you know. But obviously, be safe."
What about you, Zach? Did you go to any fiestas? And
Yeah, we went to a little bit. So the Wednesday before like Fiesta started, we had like a Saint Maya pop up at
Saint
Amor
Maya?
Eterno.
Okay.
So we were out there for that was pretty fun. Had a really cool turnout. So shout out Amor Eterno. Then we saw some band that Pauline like. Who are they?
Some band.
It was like some of the original
the Cumbia
Cumbia Kings
Kings. There you
members.
go.
It was some of them. Yeah, it was some of the like, original members, and then some other people I didn't know.
Oh, nice.
So they're really cool. We saw them Saturday night, and then we saw Gio Tarasco perform on Monday. We went out there to Market Square again. We took our little cousin. And then, at that point, I was like, okay, I think we're kind of like fiesta'd out.
Yeah, we're good.
So
Yeah.
we got my food fixed and my music fixed. Like, we're good.
did y'all realize how the prices increased, or has it always been this way? I feel like it increased for some reason, like chicken on a stick
It was kind of pricey
and
for sure.
everything.
Yeah, it was like $11 now. for
Yeah,
chicken
so
on a
that's why
stick.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
One
I didn't
Tuba
even
taco
get
was
one.
like $10.
People that drink, whew, I was just like, damn, they're spending like $6 for a drink.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I had to pay $3 for a water. I was like, God damn. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm about to go get my own water from my own car. Shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I might as well.
For
But
sure.
I felt like the prices were a little bit steep.
Yeah.
And it was just crazy. So that's the reason why we decided to make some of our own chicken on a stick. And I should have sent a picture to Javi so he could share it, but I didn't. And it came out really good, really delicious. And I'm excited because I love doing events. So I think that looking at the prices that were downtown and even in Iosa, I want to be at that price point to where it's fair, not breaking someone's bank
Yeah.
or stressing over, if they can. Not saying that people out down there were stressing over anything, but it's just mind blowing. $11 for chicken on a stick. Or,
That's crazy.
Or tacos were like $15, and they're like 2 little ones.
Yeah.
It was just like, wow.
I paid $12 for a turkey leg.
Turkey leg.
But that's a lot of meat, so I'm like, meh.
Yeah.
They range.
For like 1 3-foot taco over there, but I was like really
What?
craving it, so I was like, I'll pay 20 at this point. 'Cause it's so good.
And they're stingy with the napkins too. I didn't realize that. Like they were using the porta potties, and this couple said, "Sir, can I can I have your napkin? Because they don't have any napkins in the porta potty for women." I was like, all right, go ahead. And he was wanting to pay me for it. I was like, no, you're good. Me thinking, well, there's a booth right here, so I'm eating my food. I said, excuse me, can you give me can I get a napkin? They're like, go where you got your food. And I was like,
Dang. It's
I
a
was like,
napkin,
shit.
bro.
I was like, just a napkin. I was like, fuck it. I was wearing shorts. I was like, why am I
Yeah,
here?
whatever.
Whatever. Like, it was just weird. I was like,
Yeah.
whatever.
That's crazy.
Hmm. Now, I do know that since we did miss a couple of weeks, one of the biggest fights of this decade was Tank versus Ryan Garcia. Did y'all watch that?
Yes.
I walked in during the 5th round. Like I wasn't too hyped about it, honestly.
Okay.
Not really. But
I was really hyped about it.
Okay.
And I'm a big boxing fan, and we were at Melinda's brother's house, and I was the only person that was going for Tank. I was, and it's so crazy because everyone's just like,
Wow.
wow, yes. But even friends, they were like, you're Mexican. I was like, it doesn't matter. I was like, you got to go based on boxing skills. You got to go based on a lot. And everyone's like, oh, the stipulations that we're on, the weight, and all this, blah, blah, blah. A good fighter knows how to overcome anything. It's just that I don't think that, in my opinion, Ryan Garcia had the best corner for this fight that Tank had because of Mayweather. And there is a lot to it when you're training with the trainer for many years and you don't change.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden you look at his corner, he changed. Even though that he had that trainer once before in his early career, you don't change. Like, whatever is working for you to get up to that stage, continue to do that. And in my opinion, he just didn't have the right corner for him. And the fight was just, he should have got up.
Oh, dude.
But he
I
knew,
was
he knew
so
that-
mad.
Go ahead.
No, I was just mad. I was so mad. We got there really early, too, to make sure we had, like, a section for all of our friends. And we did, and I was, like, super
Where'd you watch
hyped
it at?
about it. At, was it I-10 Ice House?
Okay.
And, yeah, we had that whole section. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That middle section. I was like, hell yeah. We got screens. We got drinks. Like, we got all of our
How
friends
was
are
How
coming.
was the crowd?
Oh, packed.
But
packed.
were they all going for Garcia in a way,
Yeah, I
or
think
was
so.
it kind of mixed?
I mean, it was mostly Garcia, but I
Yeah.
think, yeah. But and then I had to go to the bathroom. I was like, I can't hold it anymore. And so I was literally in line, and me and all the girls in line were, like, watching it. We're, like, trying to see the screen. And then I see him take a knee, and I was like,
yeah, the liver
Oh
shot
my
was crazy
God.
though. Like that was connected.
No, he came out aggressive. Then once he got knocked down the second round, he got scared. He wasn't the same. After that knockdown, he was just not the same.
yeah,
And
it's true.
He looked scared. He looked like he just looked scared.
It took, like, everything out of him.
Yes, it
Yeah.
did.
Because he was
just
doing really well.
He was.
Yeah.
It's just he got scared, and Tank got in his head, and when he, I believe that when he got down on his knee, he could have got up again, but he already knew that if he would have continued, he was gonna get, right back down and
Yeah.
knocked out, like
Yeah.
really knocked out.
Yeah.
And so he did the smart thing for himself is quit ahead, but a lot of boxers were criticizing him for that, and a lot of fans were criticizing him for that because they're like, dude, you didn't, go to the end.
Yeah.
But you got to look at health-wise, and conditioning and
true.
stuff like that. And they're both still young, and they're going to fight again eventually. Like, they're going to do another big fight, But
And then I'll be excited for that, too. And if he takes another damn knee.
I was just surprised that no one would, like, I didn't really see anybody on my end, even on Facebook, on Instagram, on my end, I didn't have that many people that were going for Tank, which was crazy. And I saw a few of my friends they were black.
I don't
so
like the
it's
way he fights, though.
you know,
He fights like Mayweather. Like, all he does is, like, dance around. Like, he made him tired. He made Garcia tired. Yes, he got that one good shot or that body shot right. That's what kind of took him out. We'll fight.
I think that's like really skillful.
I was like, this is like baby
and artful.
Mayweather.
well, the thing is, the thing with Mayweather, and this is why people think that Mayweather is boring, is because he's a defensive boxer. He doesn't go out there trying to knock you out immediately, and he did at one point in his early career. But he started when you start getting older, you got to play or fight differently and have a different game plan. And his defensive, mechanism is just, and his another thing that about Tank is his boxing IQ is incredible. I mean, you got to remember, like, and if you watch the 2 rounds of that fight, he was literally taking a lot of damage, but he was also taking in a lot of information on how to fight him. And so it took him the 3rd time to actually knock him down, because he saw how he was swinging so crazy, and he was maneuvering everything, and then all of a sudden he saw that opening, punched him, knocked him down, and then that's why I say his boxing IQ is smarter than Ryan Garcia. Not saying that Ryan Garcia is not a great fighter. He is. He's just.
I know.
AJ.
Hi,
What's up,
AJ. Hi, AJ.
What's
I
up,
know,
AJ?
right? Hi, AJ. You know
Wow,
what I'm saying?
rude.
No, he was in my DM. AJ was in my DMs earlier. He's like, I live right there at the park that I went to this weekend.
Oh, Confluence.
Yeah, I've never been there.
I like just because I saw it on your
Yeah,
shows.
I didn't even.
It's nice.
Yeah, so we went out there, go for a jog, and have you been out there?
Like, I think 1 or twice, like, not really that often.
I didn't know about it. I was like, damn. So AJ slid in the DM. He's like, I live by there. I was like, all right.
That's kind of near, like, the hot springs, like the Hot Springs Well Museum thing,
Oh,
too,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, that's somewhere in that area.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
far.
Is it far?
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
for me.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. Okay, so Saint Maya.
Saint Maya.
All right.
It's all about you.
Yeah.
Let's talk
Let's
about
talk
it.
about
Let's
it.
talk about it.
How did it start?
Yeah, so this is our baby, Saint Maya.
Yes.
I guess the original idea happened like 4 years ago at this point. So I have 2 other partners, Jay and Jordan. Yeah, it started like really organically, very naturally. Like, we were just all kind of fans of tequila at that moment. At that time, though, like, we kind of only knew like the big names, right? Like Patron, Don Julio, 1800, things like that, right? So like, didn't know that there were other brands out there. So we started just kind of trying different tequilas out, trying different brands, realizing like there's a lot of other brands out there, and especially like a lot of Texas brands. And then, yeah, just really like kind of throwing the idea, like, man, it'd be kind of cool, like, if we had our own tequila brand. So then we started looking more at like San Antonio and realizing there wasn't like a super San Antonio branded tequila on the market just yet. So realizing the opportunity and like not really understanding why, like, especially with being such a huge Hispanic demographic and tequila being like the #1 spirit that's trending upwards right now. Like, it just seemed like a really cool match to try to do. So yeah, none of us had any experience at all, like running a company, like no bar experience, no experience in the spirits industry at all. So it took a lot of research and kind of like reverse engineering what other brands were doing. Like, a big influence on us was like Tequila 512 with very Austin branded. So watching a bunch of like interviews that owner did and like retracing the steps and figuring out different connections and kind of like, again, reverse engineering the whole process and figuring everything out it's been a journey for sure, but it's been super fun and very a lot of learning.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And y'all started out with your Kickstarter.
Yeah.
And that's when we met.
For sure. Yeah. So yeah, we, first of all, I guess the first like major learning curve for us was realizing that tequila can only be made in a very specific region in Mexico. So then we had to find out, okay, how do we make these connections in Mexico? We got told no, like, by so many different people, like so many times. I know one guy I remember telling me, like, man, like, if you don't have $100,000, like, don't even try to start it. And so I lied, and I was like, well, I got investors behind me, so like, let's let me know like what information I need to know to figure it out. But yeah, we eventually found this one guy who was able to like kind of connect us with a bunch of suppliers in Mexico. So we all flew down there. We hopped in this random guy's van in Guadalajara. Never like met him before in our lives, so it's like a little bit sketchy. But
That's crazy.
It ultimately paid off, I guess. But yeah, we kind of drove all around Guadalajara, Tequila, El Arenal, little Zapopan, little towns all around that region of Mexico. Then figured out, how much initial funding we would need. We put a lot of our own money up, and then kind of the rest that we needed, created a Kickstarter. So that was another kind of big learning curve, like researching what makes a successful Kickstarter as far as how you formatted it, how you market it, how you get it out there, like all of that aspect. We had an initial goal of raising $7,500, and we ended up raising over $8,200 with over 180 individual backers. So that was good. It was really, really awesome for us. We got a lot of good press coverage, a lot of people like talking about us in San Antonio market. Seguin, I'm from Seguin originally, so a lot of hometown support as well. So I'm from, that's my
I used to go
hometown.
play when I was in club soccer tournaments over there.
Oh, really?
They're dirty. Seguin. They used to always try to, no, for real, man. I was like, damn. Like, like not to like cut you off, but like when we were playing soccer, you're running against someone, and they would always like pull down your shorts and stuff. I was like, damn. And I look at the ref, and the ref was like, I was like, all right,
Dang.
cool. That's how we play then.
Run with your shorts down.
That's my hometown. I was born and raised there. But launching that Kickstarter was a really big help to get kind of our brand name initially out there. And we were able to raise all the funding we needed and got our first production run made 2021. Yeah, in 2021.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
We met, and he was like, I want to start this San Antonio tequila. And I was like, I'm in. What do I do? So we are supporting from day one.
Yeah,
and
definitely. Natasha
I'm
was
happy
for
for you.
sure like one of the first people to reach out, and we met up
Should have
there.
done it 10 years ago, so I would have been able to taste it. I was Hollywood 10 years ago, and I would have been boom. But no, congratulations on this. How did you come up with the name?
We actually had a different name in the beginning, and it sucked. It wasn't good. It was called Vice Tequila. So
I like
it was
that.
a good name.
No, it was terrible.
I like
I
that.
still
That's
have
more
the
Miami.
original
I mean, I think of
Fiesta.
Vice, I think of Miami.
It was
Yeah.
terrible. So like the inspiration we had for that one was we as far as the actual product and the juice, like we wanted to showcase the versatility of tequila, like how it can be used in a lot of different ways. So like vice versa. And then Vice was ultimately what we landed on. But another major learning curve, like we got like our whole brand design done. We like got that name on our paperwork as Vice Tequila, and then we went to go trademark our name and found out like it wasn't already taken. There's that company called Vice News, and they kind of like bought that name rights to every possible industry in the U.S.
Wow.
And so
Smart.
like we found a trademark lawyer and like kind of got his advice, and he was like, man, like this company's backed by Disney. Like if you want to try to fight them, like you're not going to win that.
Yeah, let's not do
you
that.
might want to change your name. I was like, all right, cool. So we went back to the drawing board, and we came up with Saint Maya, which we all like really love a lot better. So Saint Maya is to us kind of like the personification of San Antonio, kind of like the symbol of what she means, or what San Antonio as a city means to us, and that it's very culturally unique. Like you have that small town, big city feel, and so for us, she's kind of like a symbol of unity and really representation of San Antonio.
And then you did with the colors.
Of course, we had to have the Fiesta color scheme. That was super important to us, and kind of the different aspects of like San Antonio. So we have like the Western, influence. You have the Hispanic Mexican influence specifically, and kind of just different things that make San Antonio very, very unique.
Yeah.
So was it fun, like getting the taste of it?
Yeah, that was the fun part for sure.
So how do you go based on what you like?
So we had an initial kind of target market set out from the get-go they wanted to appeal to. So we knew we wanted like a Blanco tequila that was of course 100% like agave, like no additives. That was super important. And also making sure that it's a premium product. And like as far as the taste profile, we wanted something that was a little more subtle and not super like a harsh explosion afterwards.
Okay.
So like we were thinking as far as someone who may not have that much experience in tequila, but like wants to kind of branch out and try premium tequilas. Like this is a great introductory tequila for that consumer, while also appealing to more seasoned tequila people as well. Our taste profile is a little bit more of a sweeter taste, and that's like probably the most common feedback that we get from people is that it does taste a little bit more sweeter, and it's not as harsh of a finish going down.
Yeah. I know you don't drink, but I've had it many times. And it is very smooth. So for people that are like, because that's always a question for people that aren't huge tequila drinkers is how strong is it? Is it like overpowering? Does it burn like crazy? Like how smooth is it? And it actually is very smooth. And I'm not just saying that because I like you guys. It's true. And I've actually had it warm. I did a whole video, like what did I do? Like a drink video.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, it's in the car. And I went to go get it. I was like, it's warm. And I was like, oh well, whatever. And it was still really good.
For sure.
So if you can have warm tequila and it's good, that's huge.
That is huge.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. It's very good. I love it.
Yeah, and again, our main thing's always been like just kind of representing San Antonio in a
Yeah.
positive way and kind of showcasing the city and like how unique we are. And when people drink our product, like have a little bit of a sip of San Antonio, it's kind of our whole vision, our whole goal for that.
So describe the label.
Yeah.
And how did y'all come up with the design and everything like that?
So I sketched it out like on a sticky note, and I'm not artistic at all.
Okay.
But of course, we wanted the flower crown on there, right?
Okay.
And the name Maya derives from Maya Well, who is the Aztec goddess of agave, the main ingredient that tequila is
Maya?
made from. Yeah, so
Okay.
Saint Maya. And yeah, we wanted the flower crown, of course, the Fiesta colorway. We wanted the papel picado with like different, again, symbols and different aspects of San Antonio. So we
Okay.
have like the Ballet Folklorico, we have the tower, then more like the Western influence, the cowboy, and of course the giant cowboy boots for more of the radio influence.
Yeah.
And then, SATX, we have our topper packaging
Yes.
right here. We have like a little Riverwalk bridge at the bottom of our label. So a lot of detail that we kind of wanted to incorporate within the bottle. And shout out Luna Creative. They actually are the ones who professionally created
Yeah.
our packaging and logo and design for us. So super appreciative.
It's all about the little details.
Yeah, yeah. We have a whole backstory about Saint Maya as well. We actually got like a short film created about that, so that's on YouTube out there if you ever want to check that out. Kind of showcasing like the story of Saint Maya and again
Yeah.
what like our interpretation of that looks like.
Now, for people that don't know, how do people purchase it, and also what bars are you guys in?
Yeah, so we've definitely grown a lot. When we first launched in 2021, one liquor store in Helotes ordered it. We were in one liquor store. They ordered one case of 6 bottles.
Aw.
Yeah, and it's super
That's so
cool. It was really
cool.
cool. Yeah, it's still very surreal, like seeing our bottle like in stores and in bars. It's really, for me, kind of awkward. I'm a little bit more of an awkward person, so it's really so weird, surreal at this point. But yeah, one liquor store ordered us in 2021. Now we're in over like 50 liquor stores across Texas.
Wow.
So primarily San Antonio, but we are in San Marcos, Austin, Houston, Dallas now, and just trying to grow our brand. And bar-wise, same thing. Now we're in San Antonio specifically. About 20 to 25 bars we're in at this point. And
Congratulations.
I'm so excited for you.
Yeah.
Now, can you name some of the bars?
Yeah,
Off your
so
head?
Unas
Go
Frias,
ahead.
of course. Unas Frias
There we
Cantina
go.
here in
Yes.
Castle Hills. We appreciate them. They've always been super supportive, so love them. St. Peter's Cocktail Bar in Helotes. El Camino stocks us. Amor Eterno Luchador Bar. Hotel Havana stocks us as well.
Jewel?
The Jewel on Southtown stocks us. Bar Ludovine in Southtown. What am I missing? I'm missing a lot.
Besame,
Frida
okay.
Restaurant had us.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm blanking on a couple, but that's.
No, yeah.
And then Seguin, we're in a couple of bars as well. Cause
I get
we
so
have some
excited
support.
when I walk into a bar, and I ask now, I'm like, do you have local tequila? And they're like, no, and I'm like, you should.
For sure.
You know, there's a lot of local restaurants that want to support local beer, which is brewery. Is that am I saying that right?
I think so. Yeah.
Brewery?
Like, yeah,
Brewery.
yeah.
So and then local tequila now. You know,
I always name drop
connect
y'all.
you. I'm gonna connect you with some of my friends that own restaurants that I have really good relationships with, and possibly try to get you in there.
For
with
sure.
them.
Yeah,
you
we
go.
appreciate it. That's like a lot of the time, like that's how that happens, is like just people like reaching out
Yeah.
and say, hey, I know this person who owns this bar, like hit them up.
You know, as I get older, I realize that when you have a good relationship and a good reputation with someone, and your friendship is so strong that you're able to call, say something, vouch for it, and there's no questions asked. And
Yeah.
they're like, all right, let's make it
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, you know?
Yeah.
And that I still get surprised by that because some of my close friends, I may not talk to them every day, but we have so much respect for each other
Right.
that if I need something, they're just right there. Yes, whatever
Yeah.
you need, I got you. I'm
Yeah.
like, damn.
It goes a long way for sure. Like
Mhm.
for us, especially being like such a small team, like majority of the time we just like reach out on Instagram or text somebody like, hey, like this is who we are. Would you mind come by, like pitch all our product and see if y'all are interested in stocking it?
No, I
So-
like always vouch for you guys because it is good. It is a good product,
Thank
and
you.
you guys are good guys,
Thank you.
and that means a lot too because you could have a great product and be jerks.
Yeah,
but
for
y'all
sure.
aren't. So
But they're not.
yeah, you're not.
You're not. No, you're not.
None of
Appreciate
y'all are.
Have I met your partners?
I don't
Or
think
no?
so.
No.
No, not this.
Oh,
Oh, actually,
oh,
I'm sorry. They were on the bus.
Oh,
were
they
on the
were?
bus? Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Jay and Jordan were on the bus for this.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
So
I
yeah,
didn't-
we were friends like before we even started this
Mhm.
thing. So like that's kind of the core of everything for us. So yeah, like we go back.
Congrats for y'all to be in business and friends.
Yeah, I always heard like
you don't always hear.
that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you don't.
But like I don't know, for me it just I think we were all so aligned and very similar personality types. It just works out, and like each of them have skills that like maybe the other one doesn't have. Like I, from a very practical standpoint, like I don't speak Spanish. Jordan doesn't speak Spanish. Jay does. So like that's huge for us. Like communicating with primarily Mexican people.
I was about to ask you if you speak Spanish.
Nah, I wish. That's like one of my main goals. Like since I'm 30, like that's one of my main goals. I want to learn now.
Whitest Mexican ever.
I might have you be.
You say that better than me.
I might have you be. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's like one of my main goals is like to pick up Spanish and like I can like know words you're saying and kind of like use context clues like piece together, but I can't respond at all.
I can't put shit together. I'd be like, I better start sign language on me. Fuck that, because I don't know what the hell you're saying.
Yeah.
I barely could speak English correctly. Shit. Let alone understand Spanish. Hell no. You know, it's so funny because when I go visit my grandmother, she watched all her novellas, and I be making up shit. And she looks at me. She looks at me. Stupid. That's not even what they're saying. I'm like, damn.
They put closed caption on.
Like, no, like it's just funny because I talk so much shit and I translate what I think that they're saying to each other.
Yeah.
Because you know novellas, right? You know, and I'm thinking that they're saying something that they're not, and she's just like, stupid. You're not even saying that. She's like, shut up already. Like,
That's so
she gets so mad.
And I don't know if you heard on the bus on Saturday, but I like really like the Hana music and like Mexican music now too. But I don't know what they're saying.
Yeah,
but,
that's why I thought you spoke Spanish.
Nah.
But I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I love that music.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it's so funny because
no idea what they're talking about. But.
We went to I love MikeAnthony, right? Not because people call me MikeAnthony because my name's MikeAnthony. That is common that people say MikeAnthony, but no. But I really love MikeAnthony. It has to do with the fact that my mom, God bless her soul, was a very huge fan of MikeAnthony, and I love his music. So I go to see his concerts, and I love his Spanish music. I love all that kind of music. I just wish I just knew what the hell they were saying.
Same. I'm like in my big Peso Pluma phase right now, so I'm like a big Peso Pluma fan at the moment. No idea what he's talking about or what he's saying, but they're
like,
bangers.
This is beautiful.
I know, right? You be playing something, you know.
Right. Yeah.
I'll be
like,
getting mad. Who you thinking of?
I
don't even know what it means.
I'm on Google Translate. Let's try and figure out what this topic's about. Like, oh, this is fire.
I'm a huge fan of MikeAnthony too.
Are you?
Yeah, that was my first CD actually.
His English album?
No.
Or his
actually,
because his first English album was in 1999.
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
I
the year I
know
was
about
born.
this.
That's weird.
Wow.
So I don't know.
You were born in 99?
No.
I was like,
Talking
what?
shit.
You're like born in 79, right?
A bit.
No, just playing.
Is that your first concert? Remember MikeAnthony was like your first concert you went to? Or?
No, I've gone to several concerts, but I've talked about this on the podcast, is that my favorite concert of all, like I've seen Drake, I've seen Jay-Z, I've seen MikeAnthony, I've seen Seether and, you know, different rock bands and different hip-hop artists. But my favorite concert ever, which is mind-blowing, is Garth Brooks.
Oh.
He is by far the best entertainer when it comes to performing.
Huh.
That guy, even at the late age that he is in or at, just fucking performed, like running up and down the stage and singing like he was in his 20s. And I was just like, the performance, you just got to see it.
Yeah.
It was just mind-blowing. I was like, this is by far. And he playing hit songs after hits. Like, he wasn't playing, like, you know how sometimes you go to a concert and they don't play all the hit songs? They try to mix it up for you to learn new songs. No, he played all his hit songs.
All the bangers.
So, all the bangers.
Yeah.
You know, and I would say the second best concert I've gone to is MikeAnthony. Because of all the instruments.
Yeah.
All of that.
I want to see him.
And then the third one, I would say Chris Brown.
Oh.
And then the fourth one, probably Jay-Z.
Nice.
And I'm not even a big fan of Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I'm not. I think Jay-Z's overrated.
Same.
But his
He is.
concert, he played all his bangers. He didn't play nothing new. He played all the songs I knew. So I was like, dude, this is cool.
Yeah.
So
My first concert ever was NSYNC and Cisco, and what an experience.
it's gonna be made.
What an experience.
The
yeah.
song?
Yeah. Like seeing that live is
Yeah.
crazy.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I was like,
Dang.
I guess I was maybe 6 or 7 at that point. I was born
Oh my God.
I was born in 93, but
Damn.
whatever tour that was, yeah.
Jesus.
That's crazy.
I
I like Cisco.
Yeah,
underrated.
I like
Drew Hill.
Drew Hill.
Yeah. Okay, so how do people find y'all, or like follow
Yes.
y'all, or get a hold of y'all?
Yeah, primarily Instagram, Facebook, all the social stuff. We're trying to get our TikTok popping, trying to learn that.
I
But
see you.
Thank you. At Saint Maya Tequila on everything. Liquor store wise, we're in all those San Antonio specs, Total Wine, Alma City Liquors, a bunch of local liquor stores as well. If we're not in your local liquor store, hit me up on Instagram. We can try and get in there.
You know what
for
I'm
sure.
going to try to do for you guys, too? All the boxing events I know locally, I'll try to get you involved in all those boxing events, too.
For sure.
As well. You have my word on that. And then I was going to ask you, do you guys offer any brand ambassadors, like opportunities for people?
Kind of. When people hit
me.
us, yeah, Natasha's one for sure. Yeah, we're again like
Well,
we're trying to
obviously
learn.
not for me, because there's no way I can. I mean, I could sell the shit out of your.
Yeah,
But
I would
no,
say,
like for people that actually like are good influencers and good, you know, that my whole way of thought process is that if you could get someone that has a really huge network and a good influencer that believes in the same values as you and all that, offer them a brand ambassador opportunity, you know.
Yeah,
Literally me. You
Yeah.
just described me.
yeah. I know Natasha's helped us out a lot for sure, and super genuine about
He
that. I
wants
think.
somebody to take over.
No, you can have
Yeah.
multiple brand
Well,
ambassadors.
so you
That's
guys
what
are
I'm
a sponsor
saying.
for AJ.
Yeah, AJ.
Okay,
helps
yes,
out a
AJ
lot
said that,
too.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
shout out AJ. Yeah, I think that's something we're still trying to figure out too, as far as like that aspect of it. I think a big thing for us is like people are super genuine, like we just like working with. So like Natasha, AJ have always been super genuine and helping us out. So,
And this is something that Natasha could be the manager of all the brand ambassadors. You know,
Sure.
like there's structure of doing
Yeah.
stuff like this.
mhm.
It really is. Like I've done it with other businesses, to where we have brand ambassadors, and they get a percentage of what they sell. It's just smart, you know.
Yeah,
And if you have someone, Natasha's been a brand ambassador for years, then and you trust her, and y'all build that relationship, then she could micromanage that whole aspect, that department for you,
right.
so that it takes one less thing out of your plate, but you're actually getting that brand awareness, and that's what it is. The brand awareness getting out there.
Well, I think it's more, and like correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's more just it's been connections. So
Yeah.
like who you connect with, like Gio.
For sure.
He fucks with y'all so hard.
Yeah, and again, like it's
And-
another super genuine like relationship.
Yeah.
Like he has them in
that.
music videos, and he's
Yeah.
always like, say Maya. So like, I think it's just like people like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Or I even thought about it too. If you guys want to, because what I do with my clients is bottle champagne.
Mhm.
You know, y'all didn't drink it, so
I wanted to like
No,
I was
know.
like, hey,
Y'all
when we
left-
get
y'all
back,
left
we're gonna pop
y'all-
this
y'all-
open.
Y'all
I
left
just-
a bunch of beer and all that. So every time y'all people leave beers or bottles or whatever on my bus, I usually give them to the boys at home. I'm like, here you go, guys, and they're like, all right.
Nice.
Or I just keep them in the office, and then I stock it, for the next run that I know I'm having.
Yeah.
But if that's if you would like to do something like that for my future bus runs, sponsor a bottle, and it'll be in the bus for those people, and then just have like cards and stuff like that, because we average about 14 to 20 people per bus run.
Right.
And they're already automatically drinking, and then so just an ideal.
Yeah.
If you wanted to like collaborate and network like that with my buses,
For sure.
you'd be the only person I'll be working with like that.
Oh,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And I just thinking outside the box.
exclusive.
Yep, right there. Look at that. Look at that.
You
right
heard it
there.
here first. On Late
You
Nights
heard it
Without
here
Access.
first. I know.
Yeah.
On a serious note, though, before we get off, want to give a dear condolences to a really good friend of ours, DJ Mystic. His father just passed away. So please say some prayers and send some love to him if
Yeah.
you do know DJ Mystic. We saw his post today, and it's hard losing a loved one, a parent, a mom or dad, and in this case his dad, and he had a really great relationship with him. As the years I've got to know Mystic a little closer, so I know he was always with his dad, taking care of his dad. So Mystic, love you, brother.
Yeah.
My condolences to you and your family, and you're in my prayers.
Yeah, I sent him a message earlier. But yeah, deepest condolences. If there's anything we can do to like, or me, let me know.
And I know Nat Boogie was sending her condolences too as well.
Mhm.
So it's just life is short,
Yeah.
For sure.
While you can't drink your tequila.
Yeah.
or Red Bull Sugar Freeze.
Was it drink it, love it, whatever. I
Hey,
said.
Jordan
Oh
got
yeah,
some
there you go. I remember. What
Jordan.
Was it?
Jordan got the business cards made, and he put like that.
Did he
slogan
really?
on a business card. That's
What
really
was
sick.
it? What was the saying though?
Yeah, something like that.
Yes. I'll take 10%. Thank you.
10%. There you go. 10%.
That's awesome.
Any big things coming up for this month? Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo is
anything?
coming up. Yeah,
Y'all
I know
do
we're talking with
anything huge?
Joseph about doing some events. I know we have a pop-up event happening Friday as well in Southtown area. So yeah, we're always doing like little pop-up events and just trying to get our name out there and brand
I'm
out
looking
there
for
as well.
something to do Friday, so.
Oh yeah, come
I'll
there.
be there.
So if Friday's Cinco de Mayo.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we may be doing AJ Rivas,
Oh.
and I may be doing something this Friday for Cinco de Mayo. It's in the works. We're not sure yet, but last minute little event type thing.
Okay.
So we'll let everyone know about that. And I think it would probably be good with your tequila there too as well. I'm just thinking about it right now.
For
so
sure.
because it is a Mexican restaurant. So
Oh.
but yeah, we're working on that. I'm trying to think. I wanted to give a shout out to my SA for sharing the pizza festival, the San Antonio Pizza Festival.
Yes.
And I appreciate the love and support from there. We've had so much love from different pizza restaurants locally here in town just wanting to be part of it. The Round Table hit us up today, and there was like 3 other pizza restaurants, and I cannot think of their names. I just remember the Round Table because that's actually one of the pizza restaurants I want to check out. I haven't been. Have y'all been there? The one on Blanco and 410?
Nah.
Okay. So their pizza looks really delicious, but I'm excited about it because it's just showing so much love. The prices increased this month for tickets for the Brunch Festival and for the Pizza Festival. And to make sure to continue to follow the pages for updates. You want to share one more time your social media?
Yeah,
So
it's
people-
just at Saint Maya Tequila, all the way spelled out, SAINT, Maya Tequila on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
If you had to give a piece of advice to someone starting a business or even starting in trying to make their own tequila, what would you give them? What advice would you give them?
I think just taking that first step is always the hardest part, for sure. But I know for me, like something I always kind of kept in mind, like if anyone else ever did it, like you can do it also, right? And like you don't need really any crazy experience. You just gotta like kind of look at what other people did. There's actually a book I'm reading now called The Art of Stealing, and it talks about like how like basically like essentially every idea you have, it's probably not original, right? Like someone's done it before. How can you make it your own though? Tweak something to make it your own and kind of just follow that blueprint if it's successful and make it happen.
I love that you said that. That's a good book.
Yeah, it's
A really good book.
Cool.
Miss Natasha, any
Yes.
events coming up this month for you?
My graduation.
Graduation and any other events?
My graduation.
She's like, that's it.
It's been 3 years in the making. I'm
Are
ready.
you excited for that?
I'm so excited. Like I never thought I would say like, oh, I graduate this month, and now here I am.
Doctor, right?
Doctor.
My doctorate, yeah.
Natasha. That's so,
You got a lot of
that's
titles.
so cool.
Yeah.
That's
Dr.
awesome.
Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's, congratulations on
Thank
that.
you, thank
That
you.
is a blessing, School is very important, y'all. It really is. Education is key.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
What's the next step after that, after you graduate?
Party? Graduation party?
Yeah. Graduation party with Saint Maya Tequila,
There you go.
and then I have some other things I'm working on.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right. This week we have Jacob's birthday again. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
He'll be 23, and then might do a Cinco de Mayo event with
Let me know.
AJ, Jessica,
Mhm.
and then we have the party buses all booked out this weekend. Saturday
prom.
is probably the most popular day
Mhm.
ever. For those that don't know, I have my own party buses, 4 of them, or 3 of them, sorry, and I also have partnerships. So with the partnerships I have, we have a fleet over 30 vehicles all together,
Dang.
and we're sold out.
Dang.
Like sold out.
That was good though. That's
Good for
awesome.
you.
Yeah.
Sold out all Saturday, sold out all next Saturday, sold out all the next Saturday. So, and I just got an extra booking this Saturday. So my bus is booked from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then 2 all the way to like midnight.
Wow.
That's wild.
So,
Congratulations.
It's just amazing just to see the love that I receive from everyone that books a party.
Yeah,
buses.
definitely worth it. Like personally, like we had a great experience. Super
you.
smooth.
Oh,
made
there you
everything
go.
really easy for us, and great rate too. So I appreciate all that.
Yes.
No,
Did you
yeah.
leave a Google review?
I'm going to. I
No,
need to for
I'm just
sure.
kidding.
Yeah,
That's a good
I need to.
question. Thank you.
I need to.
You know, that's so hard to. That's so hard to. I was telling a client of ours earlier that those really matter.
Oh,
They
yeah.
really do. So, and personally, I wish I could leave a good review for you on your tequila, but I probably still will, just based on the personality and who you are. You know, but I will be transparent, letting people know like I'm sober.
Yeah.
So that no one thinks anything.
Yeah. Just say
crazy.
all my friends love it.
You know, all my friends love it,
Yeah.
which is
For
true.
sure.
It's true.
Yeah, it is really true because you, AJ, Nat, AJ here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's a lot of people that already vouch for you. That's amazing, right?
Yeah, it's really surreal for sure. Like, it's crazy.
When did y'all launch your? The
So we
business?
launched in 2021. Our
Okay.
first production run was 720 bottles. We sold that out like in about 3 months at that point.
Nice.
And then that was like prime time COVID. So we hit like a 6
What month was it?
That was May.
May.
So we're coming up on our
So-
2-year
So
anniversary this year.
2-year anniversary this
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
Nice,
Yeah,
congratulations.
but like 6 months out of that though, like we weren't on shelves because of COVID. So like glass
Yeah.
was insanely difficult to find.
Mhm.
So like we had to like navigate and find different glass suppliers to get bottles back in stock. So it was
Crazy.
a rough time at that point. So technically we've been on shelves for like a year and a half, I guess. But yeah, 2 years coming out.
Congratulations on 2 years.
Thank you,
That's
man.
amazing.
Appreciate
That's
it.
it's really a big milestone when you actually accomplish a year in business.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know,
For sure.
It's huge.
It's really huge. So congratulations.
Saint Maya party?
We should.
Or what?
We'll be out of town that later
Wow.
half of May.
Wow.
You could still do something.
We
Yeah.
could.
Or
we
in
could.
June?
Yeah.
Like a summer kickoff?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. 10%.
I know
thank
we're
you.
sponsoring.
Yeah.
I know we're sponsoring an event for Brewkout Festival.
Actually, we might. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I think
got
that's
excited.
I think that's in June. That date's coming up, but yeah, I think they're having an event there that we'll probably be a part of. So looking forward to that when we come back.
Cool.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
The Royals. We're thinking about doing a pool party.
Oh, bro,
Mm-hmm.
let me know.
So
Tequila
Yeah.
and pool
What date
go
is-
together.
they
You
do.
know, like late May.
No. In
Okay.
June, July.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
We have time.
That'll work.
Yeah.
That is a perfect timing.
Yeah.
Summer is around the corner. It's so crazy.
Mhm.
This year's going by fast. I think every year's go by fast.
We need to do another collab too.
We do.
We can do like a pre-summer thing.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool.
I love summer because of the weather, but I don't like it too hot, you know. But I mean, pool parties, tequila,
Go hand in hand together.
food,
They do.
Yeah.
all go hand in hand. So, thank you again for being our guest tonight.
I appreciate the
Yes.
invite.
We
It was
really,
fun.
we really love having you on. And again, if they want to follow Facebook, Instagram, website, phone,
Yeah, at
what is
Saint
it?
Maya Tequila, everywhere that you get your social information from. We're on all those platforms. So.
Nice,
Yep. It's out there.
awesome. And Natasha, how
Oh
can I
yeah.
follow you?
Riverwalk Queen _Norteño 210. Terrin's not here to talk shit about how long that is. And then same on TikTok and Facebook is whatever it is. Just look me up, Natasha.
Look me up, Natasha. There you
Yeah.
go. Shout out to the bar again for allowing us to be
Yes,
set up over
thank
here.
you.
Shout out to them.
Woo!
Shout out to Nat Boogie over there with her low voice. Thank you, Nat Boogie. You can go ahead and follow me on my personal page, official MikeAnthony.Torres on Facebook and Instagram. Late Nights with All Access on Facebook, Instagram, and
YouTube.
YouTube. Official All Access podcast. Please subscribe. Our goal is to try to reach 1,000 people. So we
Yes.
would love the support from you all. And, you know, again, cherish your loved ones. Life is too short. Say I love yous. Give flowers to those people that mean the world to you. Condolences to Mystic. Condolences to anybody that has lost a loved one. Life is a journey. It really is.
Yeah.
On another note, real quick, I did celebrate 7 years of my sobriety on April 25th. So I know that's
congratulations.
that was a thank you. It's been a journey through that process. It's not easy, but it's a willpower and mindset. If you're struggling through alcohol or addictions and you need help, me and a group of my friends can definitely help you. It doesn't mean that I'm against any alcohol, because obviously I'm not. It's just a matter of, I feel that it's something that people need to look at themselves and say, hey, I need to be accountable for my actions if they act a certain way. Other than that, late nights with All Access every Monday night at 10 p.m. Myself, MikeAnthony, with Miss Nat Boogie, Natasha, and Terrin. So we can't wait to see you all next Monday at 10 p.m. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you then.
Yep. Bye.
Support local.
Yes. We did it.
What's going down, baby? It's your boy Clifton Simmons. Tune in every Monday night with Late Nights with All Access, baby.
It's your boy AJ Rivas. Tune in every Monday night.
Tune in every Monday night.
Every Monday night. Every Monday for late nights with all access.
And this King Tiz in the building. Tune in every Monday.
Night to late night with all access. Let's get it.
You already know.
Every Monday night.
Hey guys, it's Natasha.
It's your girl, Nat Boogie.
Make sure that you tune in every Monday night
Every single Monday night.
to Late Nights with All Access.
Hold up, big baby.